Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this episode of the Giant Media Corncast. It is week 11? 11? I've kind of lost track of dates a bit.
I think it might be 10.
10? 10.
Right? This is the 10th corn, right?
I'm pretty sure it's the 11th.
Come on, it's your job as the host to get this sort of thing right. What do you think you're doing?
Yeah, man.
It's not my fault. I've been stuck in quarantine for 11 weeks. Do not bring this energy to me. I'm not waiting for it.
Yeah, this is episode 10. This is only episode 10, so do not fret. This is
episode 10 of the Giant Media Corncast, and I would just like to say a big thank you to the Patreons. They are there to support us. They are the lovers in society, and we greatly appreciate the lovers.
Thank you,
So,
lovers
we need
of
lovers.
society.
Not fighters. Well, we need fighters too sometimes.
Today I am joined by the whole Giant Media crew. We've got Alex, Jamie, and Ruben. And obviously I am your host. My name is James Jordan. And how are we doing today, ladies?
I'm afraid of Americans. I'm afraid of the world.
You're afraid of Americans? What an outrageous thing to say, Ruben. Why? Why are you afraid of Americans?
Well, this is one American called Trent Reznor, and he had this really bad facial hair in the 90s. That's terrifying.
Yeah, he
What did he
looked like
have?
an absolute mess in the 90s. But
Was it?
it's the 90s. So, you know what? I'm not playing fucking games. I'm not playing fucking games. I am pissed the fuck off. Do you know what I'm pissed off at?
No.
No.
Have you... Everyone must know the current situation in America. The big...
For,
I don't know how to say it.
for once, you didn't say Bosnia. For once.
That's the... Oh, people, shut up.
It's more than a controversy.
It's fucking huge.
You can call it, I don't know, you can just call it the shit if you want, I guess.
The shittening that is happening in Minnesota, I believe, right now, because of what has happened to George Floyd. Everyone should know what's going on. This isn't like a small thing. And I'm fucking sick and tired. I am so fucking sick and tired of this constantly happening. How long? How many times is it going to take for this to fucking happen before something fucking changes? How long ago was it that, I think it was Arbery, got fucking gunned down by some fucking off-duty police officers? How many times is this going to fucking happen? How many?
More than 4, I would think.
How many
This is
years?
the thing with so many American events, and it's Minneapolis, by the way, not Minnesota. Or
that's
whatever,
fair.
whatever you said.
I thought it was Minnesota.
I remember talking about like shootings and stuff on the cast. Like every time, everything like builds and builds to one of these huge
Explosions.
these explosions. Where in this case, there's riots and looting and whatnot, and it's just like they refuse to change, no matter what it is, no matter how big the explosion is. It just fucking pisses me off. It's just this cycle. Over and over.
You know, it's hard when dealing with a serious subject because every now and then, you know, you just said it's like this cycle. And the first thing I go to is Markiplier when people say it's like this cycle. But I don't want to say it. It feels sort of like I'm making light of it to say, you could almost say it's a self-fulfilling cycle of pessimism, couldn't you? I wonder what Markiplier has to say about this.
Probably just that.
Markiplier would have come up with one of the most profound phrases we would repeat for years.
America Changed Has. That will be the next one.
America Changed hasn't, I'm afraid.
Oh, fuck. Well, we can hope that one day, episode 757,
When we're all like 80.
America has changed marginally.
What do you think it's going to take for something big to actually change the system in America where this is constantly happening? What is going to change it?
Okay.
I don't think one thing is. It's just going to gradually, really slowly get better.
Because unfortunately, racism is sort of entrenched in American society. Yeah, I fucking said it. All right.
It is. Without a doubt, it fucking is.
Yeah,
You can't
they
snap
were.
your fingers and change society. Societal change takes decades. And sometimes policy, like legal policy changing, forces society to change, and sometimes it's the other way around, you know? So it's not like easy. You can't just snap your fingers and one thing will mean the other thing. And there's plenty of resistance to change because to some people, racism doesn't exist. No, it's not real. So I'm gonna let this guy talk about it for a bit.
Yeah, man.
Looks like he's promoting racism. Fucking racist. By
Go on,
saying
James.
nothing.
Go off. Go on. Give us your
You know what? All night, I've just been thinking of what to say. Because I was angry. I'm fucking sick of it. I'm sick of seeing it, and I'm sick of no change happening. I was just thinking for so long of what I can say. The anger's past. I don't have anger. And it's just like, I'm just sad. I'm just fucking sad this is going to continue to happen. Just for so fucking long until something changes. It fucking annoys me. I hate it. But what you can do is you can use your fucking vote to vote in the people who's gonna fucking change this. Fucking do your part. Don't just sit there and do fuck all.
I don't know if that's the only thing that will change it.
It's not as simple as that.
The phrase Black Lives Matter was created when Obama was in charge. So,
but what else can you do? Like, there's nothing else you can do besides try to implement changes.
I mean, talk about it, you know, and don't
talk about it. You know, you vote in people who want to change it, but you've got to make your voice heard. It's not going to change if you're going to sit there and just ignore it because, it doesn't involve me, so I'm just going to see it. Because there's so many people saying that, they're not black, so they don't fucking care. But that doesn't help anything. You've got to be heard. You've got to raise how you feel about it to make change. Just got to be open.
I think the police there just needs sorting out. Their training is obviously so subpar that.
But there's not much of a requirement to become a police officer in the United States.
Well,
it's
clearly
you
not.
Pass a course. You know, there are other countries where you're required to achieve highly in school and then get a bachelor's degree. You know, that's years of your life to become a police officer, not just I didn't do that well in school, so I'll be a police officer, and it'll only take 6 months.
The way the policing works there, and I've got an example because I saw this clip on Twitter of the Australian police. There was this guy who's probably unbelievably high off drugs or alcohol. He had a knife, and he was like fucking lunging for police officers, but they had their gap, and then a police officer in a car nudged him onto the floor, and you know the whole thing was solved.
That was Australia, yeah.
If this was America, they would have shot him dead instantly. You know?
That's another thing. That's another gun problem. Like, it all ties together. The fact that everyone has access to a gun means that the police basically needs to have guns, and then clearly they're not being trained to not use them.
They have this fear that because guns are legal, they have to use their gun if the person they're trying to talk to ever goes for their pocket. You know, there's fucking footage of this happening hundreds of times where, you know,
or a glove box or anything.
Yeah, a black man just, he just tries to get paperwork and gets fucking gunned down.
Yeah, he's asked to get his license out.
Yeah.
So he goes to get his license out and then gets shot for doing what they told him.
Yeah, like how the fuck can you have a police system in your country to deal with like severe shit, because you're a police officer, but none of them are fucking trained like with people at all. Like, I'm feeling threatened, so I'm just gonna fucking kill this guy for doing nothing. I don't get that. Why has that remained like that for so long? I just don't fucking get it.
US, well, I believe anyway that quite a substantial amount of their training is firearms training. as opposed to
Well, how to
You know,
use them, not how to
how-
not use them.
yeah. Can you hit the target? Not what can you do before you have to hit
Yeah.
the target.
But that's the thing. The UK police have guns. People
Yeah, but they
forget
have a
that.
firearms team.
Yeah,
They have a firearms
like they,
response
they
unit.
have access to guns. Like if there's like a really bad crime, there's going to be guns. Like if there's like a hostage situation, but like that never happens because the police can deal with something before it ever gets that extreme. The whole
I guess,
police system
yeah.
needs to be completely reorganized from the fucking
Well,
ground up.
other countries emphasize psychology when training police officers, but the US is just like, get your gun, shoot stuff, and so you got to
So-
do, man.
Do they not have background checks? Because you think the amount of like genuinely racist police officers there are in America, it's like here, if you have any of those ideals, you're not allowed in the military, the police, or any of it, because you can't be fucking trusted. Do they not even background check anybody in that fucking country?
Well, if they're black,
Oh yeah. If they're black, oh, Christ, you can't even wait a fucking check.
because it could be fake.
It could be fake. Oh, fuck it. They're for you. Fuck off, America. Fuck off. Fucking joke. I have nothing more to say on the matter because it's just going to anger me. I'm just, with quarantine going on, we need a bit of positivity. So, I've been doing some research into Bosnia.
Yeah.
I thought you said positivity.
That's not
Go
very
on,
positive.
do a nice and smooth transition into another subject, James. Come
I
on.
can't. My mind is so angry now. I cannot do the transition. I'm sorry.
Ruben, give us an anecdote.
Okay, well, this week I've been drinking this Jägermeister based drink. And it's 2 shots of Jägermeister over in a tall glass filled with ice. You have a little slice of cucumber. You do that thing where you cut into the cucumber diagonally so you can get a really nice long sort of flat piece of it. Or a slice of it. You put that in. You get a sixth of lime or something like that.
A nice little wedge.
Yeah, a nice wedge. I like to do them in 6. A sixth of a lime is quite a nice sized wedge.
Yeah, stay on target.
Yeah. And then you fill it with ginger beer, and you drink that drink, and that's a Jaeger mule.
Sounds shit.
Well,
Sounds
yeah.
pretty good. And now to end, all I'm going to say is
To
make
end.
your voice heard.
All right. That's the end of the podcast. We talked about unrest in the US and my
Just do your bit. Don't ignore it. Do your bit. But actually, something else has happened recently that not in the grand scheme of what we just talked about, but in the podcast world, that is actually going to change the landscape quite a bit. Joe Rogan recently sold the exclusive rights to his podcast to Spotify for 100 million. 100 fucking million.
100 million
100 million
chocolate
bucks.
bars. That is not actual money. He's just hungry.
That is fucking crazy to think that a podcast is raking
It's
that much
valued.
money.
Yeah.
But Joe Rogan took that deal because his podcast was constantly getting censored on YouTube. So that's
Mhm.
the whole thing behind his move over to
But
Spotify.
what about the video element of it? There's going
Yeah.
to be no more video.
he still
Will he
does
host it
generally
exclusively
still-
on a website or something?
Yeah, he has his own website, but most
Okay.
of the uploads are done through YouTube. So it'll just redirect to
I
YouTube
think
pretty much.
Spotify might be adding some kind of video thing.
Because I was going to say the video thing is important for a lot of people to see. Like the Elon Musk meme, for example, wouldn't have happened if not for video. So I was just thinking about that.
Surely the clips channel and his other one is going to keep going. It's sure, that's what the biggest
Well, I
part
mean-
of his image to me is his YouTube presence.
Yeah.
And now he's just moved away from that for Spotify. And I think that's crazy.
Well, maybe
because-
it's exclusive early access, right? So maybe the video element comes out delayed, or maybe maybe he will just embed like a 3-hour video onto his website every week.
Yeah, I don't know how
I don't
strict
know.
it's going to be.
Because as long as he isn't using like a video streaming platform like YouTube, then I guess he's not breaching the exclusivity.
You know why he's done this though?
Because he hates iTunes.
For 100
Nope.
million bucks.
100 million,
Nope.
yeah. You wanted so make sure that no one like Elon Musk ever devalued their company by smoking weed on video.
No, think about it. Just think about it for a second.
Oh, I'm gonna let this guy think about it for a bit.
So, as Jar, we jump onto Spotify. You know,
I'm stuck.
our podcast is on Spotify and that,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
and obviously being one of the leading podcasts
in Australia.
But most of the rest of the world as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think Joe Rogan saw that we were sort of infringing upon his territory.
Yeah.
So,
And, unfortunately, alpha lions tend to bite back.
So the deal is for exclusivity, so there's no YouTube. It's only Spotify.
that's why we're announcing today that we have been bought off by OnlyFans to exclusively upload.
I thought it was Dailymotion.
No, does that even exist
Dailymotion.
anymore?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dailymotion.
Such a
still
quick
does.
response, James. Such an eerily
Yeah,
quick response to that
interesting.
question. When was the
I
last
was
time you
like-
went on Dailymotion, James?
5 years ago, maybe.
Uh-huh.
No.
Back when porn was still allowed on it.
Yes, I left after that. After that happened, I went
Uh-huh.
to a German site that was just doing the same thing. Then that went, so I've got none of it now. But do you think this, if Spotify, having Joe Rogan as like the figurehead of podcasts, like exclusive to them, do you think it's going to cause a shift in podcasts? Do you think a lot more of them are going to focus on Spotify now, as compared to YouTube?
I don't think so. I don't really see like him establishing a huge trend, because people were already doing podcasts on Spotify. It was just, I was always confused as to why his was just on YouTube. To me, he was the outlier. I was like, why is he only on YouTube? Podcasts traditionally are an audio thing. It just sounded strange. For a man of like his resources, obviously like Jar Media was on YouTube for ages exclusively, but we're not fucking Joe Rogan. So I always
What?
found it strange.
What are you on about? What are you on about, Ruben? You're lying to millions of people right here. What? Get away. But
Still going.
the main thing I think is because he's doing it over censorship, and at Jar Media we get censored a lot, just constantly.
Well, we do have a
Yeah.
lot of crazy ideas.
What was censored from Joe Rogan stuff?
Off the top of my head, being like the type of person he is, and the guests he has on, he has on people from both boards of like politics, everything imaginable. And I think there are certain things that are getting censored. Like if a right wing person was on the cast, on his
Mhm.
cast, not his cast, his experience, I'm pretty sure they were taking down some stuff. Like I think some of the Elon Musk stuff was taken down as well. It's just
Oh,
that
really?
typical YouTube censorship. There's been a whole thing on YouTube for a while now.
Scaredy babies.
Yeah. So I'm just curious on if that will actually like cause any like ripple in the podcasting world. With that.
Yeah,
'Cause
back
that's a
when
big
YouTube
thumbnail.
was cool, you could have thumbnails like that hippo chasing the naked guy, which was flagged
was a
once they
sick
changed
thumbnail.
all the rules. Yeah, so that's been changed, I think, or taken down.
It's a shame, if
YouTube
hippo
changed
humor,
ours.
if hippo humor cannot be included in thumbnails, then what's the point?
You said it.
I'm just disappointed.
Why don't
I'm
they
just-
have like? Because they have YouTube Kids, don't they, for little kiddies? Why don't they have like YouTube Adult?
Yeah. Well,
Everyone would sign up to it
uh,
immediately. Or everyone would use that immediately, whatever.
As long as they couldn't really call it YouTube adult.
Oh, that makes it sound like it's a porn thing, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
You
YouTube.
could have porn on it. Fuck it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah, got it.
then the whole site would just be
Oh god, yeah.
dominated.
It would, wouldn't it? Can you imagine the day that
YouTube truly changed hers.
you go on the homepage and it just looks like fucking Pornhub, and then there's just like one normal YouTube video just in there.
Markiplier.
Yeah, Markiplier.
But
Even he's doing porn now. Markiplier does porn. That'd be his new channel.
That was the glory of Dailymotion, because that just was Dailymotion, and it was incredible. Also, underrated, Dailymotion was the best place to watch films, because they never got taken down.
Or like pirated films.
Yeah, just watch
Fuck's
movies
sake.
as soon as it came out. It's still, I'm pretty sure. Let me actually check if Dailymotion is still a thing, because I just remember it dying.
I only
Oh.
used Dailymotion to watch like South Park when I was in like year 7. It's the only way I knew how to find it.
No, Dailymotion's still a thing.
I never used it.
Right? It's a news site. What? Anyway, I remember watching like the raid on it, like a few years ago.
The raid.
Yeah.
A few years ago, you just said the last time you used it was 5 years ago.
Ooh.
Well, there's nothing wrong with me using Dailymotion after that. There's no porn. So
It just means you're a liar.
I'm not a liar. I'm just being honest. I'm an honest man trying to make my way in life. Is that wrong? Are you
Mhm.
gonna gun me down?
No?
I hope.
Yes.
Yes.
So what have we been doing recently? Alex, you've been watching something, haven't you?
Yeah. I presume you mean the
The world fall apart.
And I'm.
one of yeah,
Anime.
Japanese origin.
And let's say before you say the name, it's shit. It's really bad. What
Have you
is it?
seen it?
I've started a few episodes. It's shit.
Did you watch it in Japanese or the dub?
Why would I ever watch anything in dub?
Yeah, who do you think you're talking to, Alex?
Yeah,
he's an
who are you
anime
talking
expert.
to?
Yeah, true.
I've watched. I think my total of hours of anime watched is like a lot, like well over a couple hundred.
It's
Just
not
a
that
fucking
many,
lot.
is it?
That's a lot. Yeah. I'd have to go on my bloody.
A couple hundred.
You think 20-minute episodes? You know that's a lot. Okay.
Oh my god.
Let me go.
Who the fuck did that?
Jamie?
This is a fucking. You can't do that when we're recording.
Dude,
Okay.
what was that noise? Was it a ghost?
Yeah,
No,
the
it's not
anime I
good.
was watching.
Yeah.
It's called Parasite the Maxim. Or some shit like that.
Oh.
Sounds dumb.
Yeah, it's about a high school main character. This guy, I've already forgotten his name. I finished it like a couple days ago. I can't remember his name. But he gets infected by a parasite that devours his hand and replaces it as like an identical looking thing, but it's a parasite that can like morph into this like creature. It's a dibby. His hand turns into like a parasite dibby. And yeah, it's like parasites fighting. It's kind of like a loose rip-off of like the Attack on Titan sort of formula. It hits like the same beats pretty much at the same time as that show.
I think a lot of shows post Attack on Titan tried to be Attack on Titan because it was so big that it's just everything had to kind of replicate it in ways.
Yeah, and it's got that whole thing of like, this enemy has this weakness, and we need that to be able to target that weakness, and all this like insane dialogue. The dialogue is so bad. I changed it from the Japanese original audio with subtitles to just the English dub because it made it funnier. But it was a humorous experience. It made me laugh quite a few times. There's a couple of good moments, but it does that thing. I remember like Death Note and all that do, where they just have like 3 songs that they just use on repeat. Is that like an anime trope or something?
No.
They mix them like just a bit too loud, so that they're really intrusive in Parasite. So this really annoying anime music just pounding on repeat, and every other episode they're doing it, and it's very frustrating.
I love the music in.
There's one in particular I'm thinking of. It's like a meme.
The thing with like anime and music is they'll make one good like song, and that's it. That's the only thing they'll ever use. But it's like the weird thing was post Attack on Titan was they were going for like those big dramatic scores, because no matter what way you look at it, the Attack on Titan soundtrack is fucking incredible. It's so fucking good.
Yeah,
like,
it's really good.
The composer of that did a lot of stuff after because of like the popularity of Attack on Titan. So you watch a completely different show and you'll like pick up the same vibes from it. But that's like a small portion of anime, but most of the time it's like they don't care about soundtracks. Like they will just like just get the shittest they can, and that's okay. Nah.
Yeah, overall it was shit, but I enjoyed it. It was one of
So
those.
is it like what's something shit that you like?
Me?
Halo.
Is it like Halo?
I'm just going to refuse that question because I just don't agree with the premise.
Okay. So is it? I can't think. Alex actually likes Madagascarian though.
I could compare it to Madagascar, yeah, in a way.
Madagascar.
Which is also something that's quite bad.
I watched that trailer again the other day. He does not say Madagascar as many times as I thought he did.
Is it that weird one with the live action actors?
With the box, yeah, and it's just Ben Stiller stood by a box that says Madagascar, just talking about it. And back then, the logo was totally different, and yeah,
because Madagascar 2 originally wasn't called Escape to Africa; it was called something else. Some bullshit.
I don't
like
know. I
Madagascar
can't remember.
2 washed up. Some horse shit like that.
No, I do actually remember that. It was washed up.
It's something like that.
No, it wasn't.
No, I swear it was.
No, it was. You can find like legit like art.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
I didn't even mean to do that. Oh well.
James, when's the last time you read a book?
This is. I read someone's. What's it called, Ruben? What's that thing you're doing in uni?
Dissertation.
Yeah, I read one of those not long ago. 103 pages. Read that. That was pretty
103 pages.
Yeah.
That wasn't a dissertation then. That was something else.
Oh, I said it was a dissertation.
It might have been a master's paper.
Yeah, something.
103 pages.
Yeah, mine was 33. My dissertation. 103 pages. It would have to be a PhD or a master's.
Are you talking
Why the
A4,
fuck did you
James?
read that?
Because it's an interesting subject about something that is just really interesting.
Anime.
No, OnlyFans.
What actually was it on?
I can't say.
What?
I can't say.
Fuck, James.
What was it on?
I can't say.
Why can't you say it? It's someone's
what was it?
dissertation. They published it
I can't say.
at an academic level. This exists.
I can't say.
You know, I don't think you actually read it. I think you're lying.
No, I did.
Yeah, you made this whole thing up.
No, I didn't make this whole thing up. Do you want to go in my downloads and find it?
Well, yeah, go on. What was it?
Okay, give me a second.
You know what it is. Just say.
No, I can't say.
This is what I don't understand about James and the way he fucking traps himself.
Actually, it's 109 pages.
Yeah.
Well, what was it then?
What is it?
Can't say.
Why
What?
can't you say it? If it's
say.
actually an academic paper, then you can say it. Unless it's just like, I don't know, racial slurs for like 9 words, then I'd understand you not being able to say it.
No, it's from the Chicago School of Professional Psychology. The dissertation was submitted to. I can't say anything more. It's a secret.
Can you tell us off air?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
take that as an acceptable response.
Your homework next week is to read mine.
Do you want me to find all the spelling mistakes?
Is there an audiobook version?
Yeah, that's the jar like futures doing audiobooks of dissertations.
Yeah, well, you can hire us undergraduates and we'll do an audiobook of your shit dissertation.
Who's
We'll
got a
make
shit
it-
dissertation?
We'll make it really funny though.
Well, there are definitely some shit dissertations out there.
What did you say about my dissertation?
I said it was shit.
Mine was actually really
You weren't
good.
saying that when you were licking my fucking taint last night.
I was drinking fucking water when you said that.
Dude.
The reason I asked that is because I've actually been reading book.
You read this boring book. Now we'll catch you on the next half of this jar cut.
No, I'm
Isn't
reading
it-
a book for like the first time in 10 years, and you know what? Now I feel superior to all of you.
No, I read something that was 109 pages.
Yeah, that's not even many pages.
Okay, loser.
No, he
Book
can't
boy.
contain himself. He has to run around in the game.
Go to book club, book boy,
I do go to a book club, and we socially distance.
book boy,
Book boy. Book boy.
Funny book boy.
Oh look, I'm gonna do the Pissadic dance.
What is this Pissadic dance?
Do you know
Wait.
what the Pissadic dance is, Alex?
Have we ever talked about Funny Book Boy before, though?
I have that stock image saved. Has that ever shown up in any of the videos before?
I don't know, but like,
Yes.
where did Alex came up with Funny Book Boy? Right?
Yes.
He used to mostly call James a Funny Book Boy.
Not entirely sure why to this day.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, where did that come from? Like, it's not an insult. It's not
Because
Like
that's
it's
my
n-
favorite type of
labeling.
label, yeah. One that's just it holds no
Random.
no meaning really. And also, it was so long ago, I can't remember.
Who's the most funny book boy in Jar? I'd say James.
No.
I've got to decide what the word means before.
Shall I hang on. Hey Siri. Define funny book boy.
You have that on?
Hey Siri. Define funny book boy.
Check it out.
Yeah, it's worth leaving that feature on. It's worth leaving that feature on just so you can say, "Hey Siri, start a timer for 5 minutes."
Yeah, it's really
often
handy
thought
while cooking.
about leaving it on for that, but at the same time, no.
No, the only time it ever activates incorrectly for me is when I'm playing COD and I get annoyed and I go, "Are you serious?" And then it's like,
Yeah,
"Yes.
that's
What
a
do you
common
want?"
one. Annoyingly for me though, whenever I say Paisley, it tends to think I'm saying "Hey
Really?
Siri." Yeah,
That's strange.
it's super
Pay
weird.
Slee. Pay silly. Pay silly.
It's
Hey
getting
Siri.
Confused, yeah. Whatever.
Can we just confirm, Alex? Can you confirm what the Pissadic dance was?
I don't know what the Pissadic dance was. I don't even know what Pissadic is. You just made it up on the spot.
Okay. I googled Pissadic, and do you know the first things that comes up? It says I drew Alex's dick pisser on the IHE Reddit, and then Alex's first comment is, "This is fucking amazing, Pissadic forever."
What?
You know what Pissadic
You're
is?
completely horseshitting, James. Look, I'm going to tell you the real story of Piss a Dick. So
No, that's not on Alex's Reddit.
One New Year's, me, James, and Ruben got together, and we got James in front of the camera after he had a few, and he invented this cowboy
No,
named Piss a Dick.
you're talking absolute. fuck off. No, they're talking.
Ruben, did this
That's
happen?
the accurate
Ruben,
one.
Ruben, they didn't. Ruben, you know
Ruben,
that
did this
he's made it
happen?
up. Ruben, you know that. Were you gonna trust Jamie and his brother or me? Of course, they're gonna band together to.
Alex, do you even know what piss a dick is?
No, I've literally never heard about it until you
because
just randomly said, "Hey, look, I'm going to show you the piss a dick dance." Which
No,
was
no, no,
because
no.
James invented the piss a dick dance. While
Alex, I'm no, you know what you know because it's your thing. Why would IHE fans know it?
they don't know it.
Alex, look, there's proof. I just posted proof.
You posted it where?
On our group chat, if you Google piss a dick, the first thing that comes up is your Reddit.
Unfortunately, I can't find the picture of Funny Book Boy.
Oh, don't worry about Funny Book Boy. That's old. We're talking about piss a dick.
I just wanted to find it, but it's gone.
No, James, that's Dick Pisser.
No,
Yeah,
it's
you
quite
retard.
no. Literally, look it down,
He's
and
unique.
you'll see.
No, that's
You'll
Dick
see.
Pisser, James. There's something else.
No,
that's something completely different. You invented piss a dick.
Do you want me to?
IHE fans invented dick pisser.
Do you want me to confirm? The person who made that commented again. Just realised I fucked his name. It should be Pisser Dick. You know it, Alex.
What? I don't know what the
You
fuck
know
you're
it.
talking about.
No, man, you're just.
James, you're being totally absurd.
No, you're being absurd.
We're gonna have to go to
I fucking hate you.
second half in a minute because
No,
got to give James a chance to cool down.
No.
Yeah, James
No,
can
you're
fucking
gonna-
wipe the piss
you're-
from his dick.
You're gonna admit to piss a dick right now. I'm never coming back.
He sounds quite serious.
He's not being serious.
No,
No, he sounds quite serious.
Okay, James, look at my Borderlands character in the eye
Yeah.
and tell me that you made piss a dick.
Alex made piss a dick.
He wasn't. That was me looking at him in the eye. You walked off. James is a liar.
James
The jar fans will agree.
James
with
is
me.
a
The jar
liar.
fans will agree
James
with me
is
because it's
piss a
true.
dick. James is a
See
liar.
you on the next half of this show.
Yeah, you'll see piss a dick, i.e. James, on the
But
next
you will
half
not
of the
see Funny
show.
Book Boy because that's gone.
Alex, no, piss a dick is your thing. You know it is. I've proven it.
James
You haven't
is
proven
piss a
shit.
dick. James
This
is
an audio show,
lying.
remember?
You know why? Because you told me to do the dance on a video.
What was the dance?
Is this
I
half
can't remember
over?
what
I want to go
the
take a
half was.
piss, but I'm not sure whether we ended this half. What's happening?
We've ended the half, idiot.
The half is ended.
Yeah, I'll be back after these messages.
Howdy, partner. Me Andy. Me have shirts for sale. Check the description below.
Welcome back, everybody. You're joined by me, the this loser.
What?
And this is the second section where we answer questions asked by you, the community. Take it away.
If you want to leave your own questions for us to answer on future episodes or past episodes, head over to the subreddit. There's a suggestions thread. Let's start off then with this one from Shave Your Dog, who says,
Oh,
I'm an arborist, parentheses, a person who studies trees, and I recently came to your town/region to study the trees in the area. I wanted some help from some lads who knew the region, and you guys were the first thing to come to mind. Me and my team have been discussing this topic, and we just can't find the right answers. My question is, what types of trees are the Madagascar cast? Cheers, boys.
I was wondering what the fuck is going to be the punchline. This has been so fucking drawn out. What is it going to be? That's the most impressive one I've heard.
So Alex is Marty, who is
Actually a
I'd say
birch. No, because Marty is black and white. He's kind of got a light thing to him.
Is he white with black stripes or black with white?
Well, I think he's a birch tree because those are, Those are white with black stripes, or maybe black with white stripes.
No, those are white with black bits.
You shut the fuck up.
Who's Maurice?
think-
What tree is Maurice?
Well,
I think
well, no. First, we have to find out which jar member Maurice is, and then which tree.
No, this was just a Madagascar cast. That's all he wanted.
yeah, not the Jar Media casters.
Yeah, there's no convention here.
Pardon me. Sorry.
Yeah, so what tree is Maurice?
Who's Maurice?
You. James is Maurice, so James would be daffodils.
No, I'd be
You.
that tree that's in the Imperial War Museum.
Sounds pretty lame.
Joseph Z. Khan says, at a Jim and Alex, which one is the Doug Walker and which is the Rob Walker?
Alex is Doug Walker. Jamie's the cool one.
The cool one.
Cool.
I don't know. I can't respond to this question. I don't know.
Fucking... I want to know why James thinks Rob Walker's the cool one.
Well,
I gotta
Doug
Google
Walker
this.
definitely isn't.
I didn't know he had a brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what their like duo is. Like, I think, his brother
Ruben is
does most of
the-
the writing.
Reuben is the nostalgia chick.
So no. The answer to this question is whoever wrote the Wall video is the uncool one.
Oh,
both work?
oh, right. I see.
Okay, then they're both uncool, and therefore you're both uncool. But we knew that anyway.
Okay.
Hi, my name's Jamie.
Genre of the Wikipedia genre of nostalgia critic is the top one is review / rant. I just love that they make that, that differentiation.
Oh, I
there.
love that.
What a fucking insult.
Even
it's true,
Devlin
it's like it's-
Shill has this to say. Has there ever been a piece of media that's genuinely pissed you off or insulted you, either by the terrible and harmful messages they push, or just by how completely incompetent?
I've got a good one
Yeah.
for this one. Evangelion.
Oh my god.
Come on, okay, look, I'm limiting you to 60 seconds on this subject. It starts.
Wait.
Now, go.
You're
Siri.
assuming there's
Hey, Siri.
actually something to be said about Evangelion besides the
Start
fact
the
that
timer
it's just
for 60 seconds. Okay, there you go.
Now go on.
there's nothing to be said about Evangelion. It's shit.
Okay, well, I mean, you've got like 53 more
There's nothing
seconds.
more to say about that. The whole anime is just still frames with really fucking edgy cicadas in the background.
Did you hear what the question was?
No, I just had the name. The question's name was Evangelion Shill, so I made it tablet Evangelion.
God damn it.
Okay.
It's shit, Alex. You know it's shit. You
the
watched
question
it.
the question was asking what media genuinely has pissed you off or insulted you.
Yeah, Evangelion.
Yeah, why? You can't just say because it's shit.
It insulted me. It insulted my intelligence because it's so fucking boring.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm not gonna.
You're out of time.
I know. I was going to talk about Dark Souls, but you know.
Oh, thank God we
Yeah,
ran out of time.
I'm gonna say
No,
Dark
'cause
Souls
That's a different
2.
topic. You can say, do the minute thing again for your own bullshit.
No, because I'm gonna need more than a minute to talk about Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, I'll.
No,
you
we're not
know,
talking
I
about
vote that he
Dark
gets a long time on this one.
Okay. Hey Siri, start a timer for 45 minutes. No, wait, hold up. Let me just find something real quick. Ruben, you answer while I find this.
Okay, Dark Souls 2 is. No, mine was actually going to be Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
Damn.
As a recent one. I mean, I've been more
Yeah.
insulted, for example, by like Vanilla Sky, but I complained about that already. But The Rise of Skywalker, I didn't finish. I watched about an hour and 5 minutes of it, I think, an hour to an hour and 10. I remember because I remember marking in my head, oh yeah, when you go back to it. And I didn't want to. I was like, I don't want to fucking go back to it. But just in case I did. So, Rise of Skywalker, I was not really with it. But there was one moment where Rey says to Finn, like, I don't think anyone knows me or whatever. And I was like, I can't do this. Where has this arc come from? Why is she like, I don't know who I am anymore? It's just out of nowhere. And that was it.
Get to a bamboo brick.
Yeah, I did meet that awful character.
Babu Frick.
Awful. Just awful. I was
why Star Wars fans are losing it for Baboon Frick.
I remember seeing that as a fucking Twitter moment, and I was just looked at this character and I was like, that looks awful. Why would anyone be happy about this? But I was more insulted by Rise of Skywalker than I was any other Star Wars film. Because it was like pretending to be something, sick as fuck, dude. Cool. The climax of this epic new trilogy, and it's just shit. Yeah.
You missed out on some good stuff that comes later.
You ready for Dark Souls 2 now?
No, my answer is actually The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what? Joey
What was
Diaz
that
is in
question of there?
Spider-Man 2. Oh, no, not...
That's different.
Okay.
No, that's
Oh.
Spider-Man 2. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 might actually be my least favorite comic book film ever made.
Are you just trying to bait us into asking you why so you can say, well, isn't that the question of the day? Is that what this is? I feel like this has been an elaborate
That line
setup.
wasn't even in the movie, was it? It was
Yeah,
just in the
exactly.
trailer.
Bark
It would
time.
No, first of all, it's got Jamie Foxx's teeth aligning thanks to electricity. They actually spent some of the CGI budget.
Like 40 fucking grand or something, whatever.
Yeah.
it cost
Well,
it.
they had to fuck up his teeth for a bit, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, he's wearing like
And then
meat.
Oh my god! Just so he could have perfect teeth while he's Electron or whatever his fucking name is. Don't you know? I'm Electro. Actual line from that fucking trash.
And his motivation for why he hates Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's
He
because
forgot his
Spider-Man
name.
was not really nice to him, and then, like, with all the people he fucking bumps into in New York, doesn't remember him. And the rhinos in that movie,
Is that right at the end?
yeah.
Music.
Wait, Yeah. oh my god, yeah. The soundtrack is awful. It's got that embarrassing, the fact that it tries to like set up this Spider-Man universe and was so confident it was going to get sequels.
And Sony just canned it.
Yeah, because it was trash. And Andrew Garfield is a fucking hack fraud.
Why? He's been in some good stuff.
Because he's not Spider-Man.
Right,
He's-
that's not
he's-
his fault as an actor, is it?
No. Exactly. Okay, the Andrew Garfield. Well, I think he is by far the worst Spider-Man.
Let's have him on as a guest next week.
What are the
No,
choices?
I think...
Tobey Maguire.
No.
Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland.
So there's
Andrew
three
Garfield.
choices.
What about Chris Pine?
What about comic book? Not comic. What about video game PS4 Spider-Man?
Yeah, he's good.
He's the best one.
He's not the best one.
No, he is. To me, he's the best one, by a very,
Who's the
very
best
long
one,
way.
Alex?
I mean, it depends what your agenda is, really. What you see as being Spider-Man.
Funniest one, Tobey Maguire. No
Yeah.
question about it.
Punch me, I bleed.
Alex is going to say Tony Stark Mark II's the best one. Loser.
I don't know. I honestly don't really give a shit. My
Yeah.
favorite Spider-Man is the Spider-Verse one, anyway.
Oh, yeah.
What,
Peter B. Parker.
Yeah.
do you mean Miles? Oh, Peter G. Parker.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best Spider-Man film.
What, Peter G. Parker?
Peter Q. Parker, actually.
As far as actually answering this question is concerned, there's this YouTube channel that I run that might have a good answer for you. So just go over there and watch those.
Wow.
Oh,
What?
Okay.
or
Yeah.
just give his answer.
All right.
I'm turning my back.
James's answer is Evangelion.
Yeah. No, James's answer was definitely the worst, but yours is just
No, I was being
Wow.
Jamie. You have not seen Evangelion to be able to say that. That's a valid point. It's one of the most overrated things in existence.
No, it doesn't mean it insults your intelligence.
It does.
I've seen it.
One of my other answers was going to be Stuber. Because that movie is. I think that
Fucking stupid.
it insults my intelligence in the way that's sort of a compliment, because it's like so intelligent that it makes me feel stupid.
There was some celebrity that like recently watched Stuber and was like tweeting about how much they loved it, and loads of the tweets were like just tagging Jar Media and.
What? The fuck are you talking about?
I was just talking shits like
No,
usual.
it happened ages ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh! Wait, I've got my definitive answer.
Yeah.
It's called The Voices.
Explain. Oh
Do you remember
shit,
this
that
one,
Ryan
Alex?
Reynolds movie.
Yeah. Oh my
I've forgotten
God.
about
When is
that
it
fucking
from?
piece of shit film.
It really thinks it's like something special and smart. But I mean, Ryan Reynolds is your lead, so fucking like it's like peak of greatness that it could have possibly been with Ryan Reynolds at the lead is like 2 out of 5 stars at most. But this movie just doesn't even fucking try.
I forgot about that. It really was bad.
Yeah, that might be my least favorite film.
That's
to
what
ever.
likes it. The consensus is they like it.
Oh,
Well, I've
yeah,
given it a half star.
yeah. Give it a try.
I didn't even know that. I'd never heard of that film.
No, dude, honestly, it's so bad.
Yeah, it's incredibly bad.
3.2.
Yeah.
Is it?
Well,
Do you think it's because there's a weighting of American letterbox users versus everyone else?
Internet people just like Ryan Reynolds
Yeah, I
because
guess
of his tiny eyes, I guess.
so. He's really tiny little eyes.
It's tiny,
They're tiny, aren't they?
eyes. Yeah. Genuinely though, Alien Covenant like pissed me off more than it should have. Like, that really annoyed me. That movie.
That movie kind of stinks.
Can I give a runner-up then?
Go on then.
Two runners up. Deadpool 1 and 2. All right, next question.
Okay.
What pissed you off about Deadpool 1 and 2?
We've been over this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deadpool does not deserve more of our time. Because
Yeah,
it's time I'm never getting
exactly.
back.
On the other hand, Halo 5. I could have a little bit more of our time.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Go. Crocodile boy, go.
Crocodile boy.
I'm a horse.
You have a crocodile skin.
It's a horse head.
Get out, Halo 5 boy.
Okay, let's do this one from Mousy Magpie, who says, do y'all like going to concerts, and if so, what are some things you like/dislike about the experience? I try and steer clear of mosh pits, but I love the atmosphere. That was them saying that, not me.
Wait, hang on. I missed the whole question. I zoned out for a moment.
Maybe you should stop
Do you
taking
like
drugs
live
then.
music?
All right.
I hate live music myself.
Yeah, I prefer
Yeah.
listening to it through a eBay speaker.
I mean, I guess it's pretty cool and stuff, but
Dehydration, man. Gonna collapse.
The only thing I would want from a live performance is to have the chance to lick the boots of the person I idolize.
Yeah, the question
But
was things you like and dislike about the experience of going to live music.
I dislike all of it. I like none of it.
Yeah, well, that's James accounted for. Moving on.
Like they said in the in the question itself, or their answer to the question. Like the whole atmosphere is scale X tricks.
Yeah. No, it is
You
really
know?
cool because everyone's
You
there
get-
for the same reason, and you just have
Yeah.
this weird connection, this point of reference for everyone that's there.
The downside is the dehydration and how expensive it
Yeah,
usually is just
yeah.
to be there.
Price, and it's always cramped.
Hmm. Yeah, it's never a comfortable experience ever.
I mean, if it's like a not big deal artist in just like a pub or something, that's a different story. You know, that can be cool. When you just
Well, like festival ones are interesting too.
yeah, but still they tend to be pretty cramped. That's the only thing. You know, if you actually want to get near enough so the music's good.
Yeah, the thing I dislike most is that your want to drink is much higher whenever you're at one of these events, but going to the toilet is like this huge deal. For me, anyway, it's like if you're in the middle of like a huge crowd and you've got to go from one point all the way to the other, and it's like thousands of people. And
It's
you
a
need the
mission.
toilet. Yeah,
But
but
also-
also like getting back to that point, like it's fucked.
Yeah, and getting a drink. Like if you finish your drink, you want to go and get another drink
Yeah,
Hmm.
as well as pee. So you've got to go in one direction past thousands of people to get to the toilet, then all the way back to the opposite end where the
And
fuck.
you've got to queue for the toilet and queue for the drinks as well.
Yeah, and then you're missing like all of the music. You know.
So all in all,
Watch them on YouTube instead.
no, it's
there are
it's
certain
always
people
been
I would
worth
love
it
to
for me.
see, but it's
Yeah.
not like I'm one of those people that really loves just to go and see sort of any artist I like. You know, there's only like a few I would really want to see. You know, like I'd love to see Nine Inch Nails, and that's like
Yeah,
sort of
I
about
would
it
as
in
well.
terms of like artists that are likely to tour, because you know Daft Punk aren't going to fucking tour again. Just forget
No.
about it.
Never.
David Bowie's dead. So,
I'd like to see Drake live.
I got to say that
Yeah.
experience kind of sucked.
Well, you've only got a limited amount of time before Michael Jackson's himself.
What becomes really popular and
No, he's going to pretend to be blacker than he is, and he's pretending to have like he puts on a patois and all that shit. So he's already heading towards it.
Maybe I would also like to see The Clash.
No, I'd rather listen to Superior MIA.
I'd like to see Halo 3 live.
Jesus.
I'd like to see the Marvel soundtrack done live.
That's not what I
I'd
mean.
rather
I want to see
The Marvel
Halo 3, the
soundtrack.
video game, live.
We have this one from MattyWoo98 who says, "Hi Joe. Similar to last week's question on tank positions, if you boys were working together in a restaurant, what would your roles be?"
Jamie would be the barman. That's simple. That's just, why? Why wouldn't he?
You'd be the
I-
pot wash.
No. No, okay, let's listen to only me and Jamie have an experience of in like a pub, in an actual professional environment. I've done waitering
Well, that's great. You're the waiter then.
and I've done bar stuff and I've also done kitchen work. So Jamie's bar, I'm waiter, but I wouldn't want to. Yeah, where are you two then?
I got shaky ass hands, so.
I've also got shaky ass hands, but you fucking deal with it, baby.
But I'm an excellent cook. I'm just saying it. I'm laying it out there. And
Okay,
that's
so Alex is the chef.
No, but what is our restaurant? What we making? What is our specialty?
There are
Steaks.
4 different specialties.
Okay, shoot.
They each begin with the corresponding letter of our first names.
Oh.
So jam, jelly,
What?
apples, and raspberries.
Is there a reason it's all like fruit?
Or think of a food that begins with R.
Ratatouille.
Ooh, ravioli.
Okay.
Shit.
So
Ravioli,
we've got ravioli, we've got jelly, and then we've got
apples. Still,
apples and jam.
apparently.
Boom. That is our specialty. You can only buy them.
Can my specialty be Jerusalem fried chicken?
Where was that? What was that from? Was it just
That's
a picture?
Jerusalem fried chicken.
No, but where was that
It's-
picture?
In Jerusalem.
Is it in Jerusalem?
Yeah,
Or is
why would it be called
I thought it
Jerusalem
was
fried
in, like,
chicken?
Yeah, why is
London.
KFC in Swindon not called SFC?
Okay, no. If a knock-on Chinese KFC brand is called Jerusalem fried chicken, I guarantee you it's actually in Jerusalem.
Jerusalem Bar and Kitchen is what's come up. in
I've seen
London.
the image of
It
Jerusalem.
looks like Jerusalem.
Oh, there it is. Jerusalem Fried Chicken. Yeah, but it's got 0747440. It's a fucking British mobile number.
Yeah, it's in London.
Yeah.
it's
I
in
literally
fucking London.
just searched. I just searched Jerusalem fried chicken, and it is in Slamzion 15. Letters I don't understand. Jerusalem 15. Israel.
No, it is. It
No,
is
no.
not.
No. Just search Jerusalem fried chicken in
I
Google. The
have.
first of all is a kosher restaurant in Jerusalem. And it's
The
got
first thing that comes
5.1
up for me is Jerusalem Bar and Kitchen in fucking Fitzrovia, London.
No,
So-
no. The one I'm getting one in Jerusalem, and that's the one we go by.
It's not real.
No, it is. I'm
No.
looking. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it.
But why would they have a British mobile number?
Wait, do you know Jerusalem mobile numbers?
No,
you
do
know-
they have 07 as well?
I'm pretty sure they do.
Why?
Fuck.
Okay, let me. It's +972. So yes.
So not 07, actually.
Well, no, that's the thing.
Right,
to
listen,
call
you
them.
have been destroyed.
No, that's to call them from here. So you do +972 to call them from here. That's how international calling works. I don't know what the thing is in Ruben. Search it, Jamie. Search it. Search Jerusalem fried chicken right now, and guess what? The first revolt is going to be in Israel. It's open and it closes in a few hours, so we can go get it.
So you want me to call Jerusalem fried chicken?
Yes, I'm literally looking at their
It's
Facebook
just tell
page.
Siri to do it. Hey
I'm
Siri, call
looking at
Jerusalem
their
Fried
Facebook
Chicken.
page, and they are in Hamka 15 9418203 Jerusalem, Israel. The Jerusalem fried chicken is in Jerusalem.
I just found AFC.
What's
That's
AFC?
yeah, Arab fried chicken.
Yes, Ruben, the number for Jerusalem fried chicken is +972 74740 8877.
What the fuck?
Why are you reading that out?
I'm just proving to Ruben that Jerusalem fried chicken.
Why did you have to read
They
the
just
whole?
have really well, it doesn't matter because it's an image you can find online.
No, it's Jerusalem fried chicken. You don't find it online. It's in Jerusalem.
Have you answered the question yet? Or can I go to another?
What the fuck was it?
Yeah, we are.
Yes.
Let's move on.
What the fuck was
Jelly, jam, ravioli, apples. That's JJAR jar the
Jelly
restaurant.
jam, Jerusalem fried chicken.
Apples and ravioli.
We're moving on. Jesus. Akpan Studios. Ruben question. What do you think about the Artemis program in 2024 in which astronauts will be returning and starting on the moon to survey mining locations and establish a permanent orbital and planet-side base? Are you excited?
Yeah, I can't wait to hijack
Yeah,
it.
I think that's pretty cool. I can't wait for the massive Coca-Cola company sign on the moon. That's going to be sick.
Will be landing on the moon. 2024.
Well, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And then if we successfully land on the moon in 2024, then I don't know, it might put to bed a few of the conspiracy theories about how we never landed on it to begin with.
What if this is just the first time we landed on it? Or they do another conspiracy and still haven't landed on it.
Well, because I think one of the arguments is why did we not go back any time after? And it's like, well, now we're gonna. How did you just do that? What did you just...
What?
Jim's character just did something fucking weird with his hand. You know, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's good and cool. Hopefully it all happens fine. And they don't, like, you know, die like one of the previous... No, 2 of the previous missions. Were there 2 missions that ended in the death of the crew?
Sick as fuck, bro.
I don't know what more to say about it, to be perfectly honest.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
We should stop mining other planets.
It wasn't a question for you, James. You can't answer it.
Okay, cool.
Next question.
Moving on.
Bacon Chips 14 says, "Who in the Jarcast do you think would look the best as an obese man?"
Ruben.
Why?
James just has such quick answers for every question. It's like he's already
Why?
pondered all this shit.
Is it because I'm brown and you've got this idea about fat brown people being like, yeah, he's a fat
No.
black guy. He's got so much sauce. He's so funny.
No, it's I just can quickly imagine you all as fat, and Ruben looks the best.
I'd say Alex.
Alex is getting that way, to be honest.
That's fucking horrible for you to say. How dare you?
He's gone. He's just running away.
Alex?
I don't know. To be honest, we're all gonna have to whip out Fat Booth and have a go.
Fuck. Ruben?
You, Jamie.
Thank you. See, we all got
We'll get to be fat.
respect, apart from James.
Yeah, I am getting a stomach at the moment, like a fat boy for Tommy.
Oh, is it?
Well, yeah, it means I've got to go to the gym, which I am doing, and I'm just going to become fucking huge. Then it's game over time, ladies.
Okay, let's end on this one then from Yellow Tummy, who says, "Hello, Beast. You are my fave, Mr. Mr. Passionate Napper and others. Sometimes I think about the sheer scale of the almost 300 hours of casts and blabs that have spawned so many examples of fringe/deep cut/obscure references, as well as jar memes, phrases, and epic lore. Question: can anybody think of any one bit that not one jarling would understand? I really don't think you can."
Yeah, there's been stuff we've alluded to.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I'm sure there's stuff that is... It probably sounds funny just through like the obligation to laugh because we're all laughing, but you don't know the true darkness within.
They definitely don't know the meaning of the Gorgus poster.
Gorgus.
Yeah,
EC.
Holy Gorgus. Yeah.
Oh, truly gorgeous, yeah. See, when you say Gorgus, it makes me think of like Gorgon or some sort of mythical
it does
monster.
sound like a monster.
Yeah, monster. Yeah.
Wow, monster.
Yeah, Jim.
Probably.
Okay, thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night. and welcome to this episode.
Ignore those two. Yeah, thank you for watching this episode of DJ Media Corncast. It is week 10. We don't know how long this was going to continue, so be safe. And
Play Borderlands.
Play Borderlands. And
Play Borderlands 3 on the Epic Store. Use our affiliate code. Code FART.
Have a good one, and we'll see you on the next Angry Joe Show.